Street Fighter 6 is coming out in just a few months now, so I thought it would be a great time to go over everything that we know so far for Street Fighter 6. Let's get into it.
Take it one step at a time.
So Street Fighter 6 is actually releasing June 2nd on PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series, and PC. And as of now, here are all the details that you need to know. So from the trailers so far that we received from Street Fighter 6, we got some gameplay, we know some of the roster, we know some of the new characters even, we know of the game modes, we know of a lot of new things, so here we go. First, we know about the Fighting Ground. So the Fighting Ground is composed of all these different classic game modes, you know, arcade, online, training, local versus, and all that. So Fighting Ground is really where players are gonna go. They just wanna kinda like, you know, battle it out. The next big game mode that we know is called World Tour. Now, a World Tour is an immersive single-player story mode that, quote-unquote, pushes the boundaries of what a fighting game is and allows players to leave their own legacy with their player avatar. Now, as of now, we're not really sure what they mean by that, but it does sound pretty promising and fun. Now, this is going to be the game mode where you can create your own fighter, and I love this idea. I love when fighting games do create your own fighter, because then you can really bring your own self into a fighting character and fight as yourself in the game. Make your own fighting style, your own moveset and whatever, and be yourself in that game. It's just, that's what really makes it immersive in my opinion. Plus, if you want, you can go all crazy, make a really whack looking character as we've seen so far in the beta. So I really want to see what they bring to the table and how immersive it's really going to be when it comes to create a fighter for Street Fighter 6. But create a fighter will be part of World Tour, and World Tour is going to be like the first time we really see like an open world style for a fighting game like this. I really can't wait to see what they're going to bring for World Tour. In World Tour, this is where you as a character are actually going to be able to be under a master, and under that master is where you're going to be able to learn new moves, new techniques, and also increase your stats. So as you're creating a new fighter, you need to go under this master to learn new moves and then implement those new moves in your character, which is kind of a cool way to like make you learn and have the whole student becomes the master situation. Next, we have Battle Hub. So Battle Hub was described as a, quote, destination that provides players with a new and unique way to engage, communicate, and interact. Now that might sound pretty vague, but what I'm assuming that means is, simply put, just an online hub for multiplayer battles where you can show off your created character, you can make maybe King of the Hill matches, you can create a whole new lobby. Basically the ultimate place to go for all these game modes online. Now, one of the new exciting things that we've seen so far from the trailers is the new mechanic called the drive meter. So if you're a fan of Street Fighter 5, you know that the V was the V meter we had in Street Fighter 5. V because, you know, Roman numeral 5 is V. Get it? Now, of course, this new major feature in Street Fighter 6 does affect how players fight and dish out their moves. Somewhat similar to the V gauge in Street Fighter 5, the new Street Fighter 6 drive meter will actually allow fighters to execute different abilities based on your character. It's that yellow segment meter we saw in the game itself. So the different things that you can do when using drive meter is drive impact, drive parry, overdrive, drive rush, and drive reversal. So drive impact is that big heavy move that we've seen that allows you to absorb the opponent's incoming attack, similar to the focus attack actually. Now, when performed in the corner, you can actually push your opponent and pin them against the wall, even if they are blocking, making wall blocking easier to break. I love parries myself, so I'm actually super excited to see how drive parry really works. As of now, we know that it deflects an incoming attack and actually replenishes the drive meter. Now, a perfect parry can be performed if an attack is deflected in perfect sync. Now, overdrive actually replaces the enhanced special moves we had before, an enhanced special attack that adds hits or improves the properties of its base move, so you'll use overdrive to do that instead now. So drive rush allows you to dash super fast out of either parries or cancelable normal attacks. Drive reversal might sound like a parry for those that don't know what it really means, but the user basically blocks incoming attack and then retaliates with a low damage move. So similar, yes. So now you can see how these drive moves can really turn the tides in your favor. Another new mechanic we've seen is you can actually call your mentor in battle. So as you're using the open world, the World Tour, you're learning from these masters, you can then build a relationship with them in the World Tour and then call upon them in a battle. So what that means, they're gonna join you in battle, and right now we don't really know what even that means. Like, we don't know if it's gonna be like a double tag team or if they're gonna replace you or there's two of you fighting. More information coming soon. In the new Street Fighter 6, Street Fighter actually really went above and beyond to really make simplified controls for all the beginners. Now, I don't want to get deep into the nitty-gritty of what that really means for all the beginners out there that might not know the lingo, but just know that they've made it easier for beginners to come in and learn. Now, with that being said, fighting games are fighting games. So if you really want to get good and complex, you still can, and all the pros are going to know all the complex stuff, but at a beginner level, it is a lot more user-friendly, a lot more beginner-friendly with Street Fighter 6. Now, about the roster here, we have a leaked image here that kind of shows a leaked full roster for Street Fighter 6, the base roster. It came from a legit source. I'm not gonna say it's real. I'm not gonna say it's like a legit confirmed leak. I'm just saying it's there, and this could potentially be a confirmed leak. of what the final roster might look like. But as of right now, the confirmed characters are as follows: Chun-Li, Luke, Ryu, Ken, Gully, Jamie, Kimberly, Juri, Honda, Dalsman, Blanca, DJ, who's also new, Manon, Marissa, and JP. Although this leaked roster does confirm that we might possibly be getting Zangief, Cammy, Rashid, Ed, Akuma, Mimi, Lily, and AKI. With that being said too, let me know down below, which characters do you want to see come to Street Fighter 6? Do you want more returning characters, or do you want more new characters? Let me know. I'm excited either way, man. Those are the big points that I think you need to know, everything that we know so far for Street Fighter 6. If you found this video helpful, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Make sure you go ahead and click into this video next. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. I'll see you guys in the next one, and until then, make sure you take it one step at a time.